Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving,
I don't wanna take advice from fools.
you always won every time you placed a bet.
Money, that's what I want.
Hello, NFL and college football bettors. Are you ready to raise the bar much higher than you ever have before? If the answer is no, there are plenty of websites out there for you. If you are ready to win more than you ever have before in the 2013-2014 football season, OffshoreInsiders.com is here for you. GodsTips. I'm the lead handicapper for GodsTips, Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. We have released the early bird special, and it's going to be available all the way up until August the 8th at this price, the beginning of the NFL season, just $1,499. Now, we have very specific reasons why I'm extremely confident that this football season is going to be our best yet. And as you know, I trace my roots back to the mid-1980s on the score phone days as JD of the ACC, one of the few people in the world who has been a full-time bettor and sports handicapper for more than a quarter of a century. Now, specifically why? Those of you who were with us during college basketball season know we conducted an internal audit. We went over years of picks, checked the analysis. Notice there were some times where over hundreds and thousands of games, not hundreds of thousands of games, but hundreds or sometimes thousands of games where we hit 60 to 70% on a regular basis. And then there were times where we hit in the lower 50s. We tried to find out if there was any discernible pattern between when we hit in the lower 50s to when we hit in the upper 60%. And what we did find out was that we went over and saw the clear pattern was when we allowed for good old-fashioned techniques such as spot situations, look-ahead games, emotional, motivational factors, letdowns, sandwich games, and the like. When we allowed great situations to be talked out of because of technological things such as power ratings, computer simulators, etc., that was when we actually lowered our winning percentage. Now, such things we're not throwing out the window, but it's going to be used as corroboration. If we're on the bubble of a certain play and the artificial intelligence factors put us over the top, then it becomes a premium play. If it knocks us, if there's conflicting information using the artificial intelligence, then it becomes a no play. In short, our metrics have been tightened up better than ever before. And you want to be on board because I am going to be raising what my maximum bet is this year. We'll bet more money in the NFL and college football this year than I ever have before because we saw it work when we backtracked, and we certainly saw it work in college and NBA. So go to OffshoreInsiders.com right now and purchase the GodsTips Early Bird Special. This is NFL and college football picks only. It will include the NFL preseason, NFL and college football regular season, all bowl games, the quote-unquote minor bowls, all the way through the BCS bowls, as well as the NFL playoffs through the Super Bowl. And I am the most published author on sports gaming strategy. You've seen me quoted in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, the CBC. You've seen my articles on some of the most popular websites in the world, such as Bleacher Report, Examiner.com, all the major sports gambling sites. Our own website that's part of the network, ScoresOddsPicks.com, especially in the news section, which is ScoresOddsPicks.com/news. Podcaster, YouTube host, a former Scorephone announcer, Scorephone handicapper, been doing this longer than anyone else, and our metrics will never be better than this season when it comes to combining good old-fashioned techniques and modern technology. So go to OffshoreInsiders.com right now. Raise the bar higher than you ever have before. Get the GodsTips Early Bird Special at OffshoreInsiders.com.